Hello, Divine Ones. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by, spending a little time with the real me, and welcome to the first Mood Magick podcast. Today, we will explore the next episode of Regal Reflections, How Art Shaped Beauty Through the Ages. I'm Consuela Ann, and before we begin today's journey, I'd like to share an exciting announcement with our Mood Magick community. Many of you have enjoyed our Regal Reflections video series, where we've explored the fascinating beauty rituals, traditions, and history of remarkable queens and empresses throughout the world. As the Mood Magick Universe continues to grow, so do the ways we share inspiration, knowledge, and meaningful conversations. Beginning with this episode of Regal Reflections, we are evolving into a podcast series. This transition allows us to move beyond beautiful visuals and spend more time exploring the stories, symbolism, history, and cultural significance behind each topic. It also expands the ever-growing library of resources available to our Mood Magick members, giving you another way to learn and reflect, whether you're relaxing at home, driving to work, taking a walk, or simply enjoying a quiet moment for yourself. Our mission has always been to create content that inspires thoughtful reflection, encourages lifelong learning, and celebrates the richness of human history, culture, and personal growth. So whether you're joining us for the very first time or you've been part of the Mood Magick journey from the beginning, I'm truly grateful you are here. Now, let's begin. Have you ever stopped to wonder, who decided what beauty should look like? Was it nature, culture, or was it art? Throughout history, long before social media, magazines, beauty influencers, and Hollywood, civilizations were already creating beauty standards. Not through algorithms, but through paintings, sculptures, mosaics, textiles, and sacred works of art that shaped how entire generations viewed themselves. Today, we're traveling across centuries to discover how queens, empresses, and artists together created beauty ideals that echoed throughout history, and how those artistic visions continue to influence the world we live in today. Ancient Egypt. Let's begin in ancient Egypt. When we picture Cleopatra or the great queens of Egypt, we often imagine dramatic black coal-lined eyes, radiant bronze skin, intricate gold jewelry, and regal hairstyles. But these images weren't simply fashion statements, they were symbols. Egyptian sculptures and hieroglyphs portrayed queens almost as divine beings. Their perfectly balanced facial features, their elegant posture, their luminous appearance, all represented harmony, power, and a sacred connection to the gods and goddesses. These artistic depictions did far more than preserve history. They established ideals. Women looked to these images not simply because they were beautiful, but because they reflected status, strength, wisdom, and spirituality. Art became aspiration. Beauty became identity. Renaissance Europe. Now we journey forward to Renaissance Europe. This was an era where portrait paintings became far more than works of art. They became powerful political statements. Queens and noble women commissioned celebrated artists to preserve not only their likeness, but their legacy. Masters like Botticelli and Titian painted women with graceful poses, luminous complexions, flowing garments, and soft, elegant curves. These weren't merely portraits, they became the definition of beauty itself. Across Europe, women sought to recreate what they saw hanging inside royal galleries and noble estates. One beauty ideal in particular became highly desirable: pale skin. Sadly, the pursuit of that ideal came at an enormous cost. Many women applied lead-based cosmetics to whiten their complexions, unknowingly poisoning themselves in pursuit of the perfect appearance. It is a powerful reminder that beauty standards have often carried hidden consequences and that society's ideals aren't always healthy ones. Imperial Japan. Across the world, beauty took on an entirely different expression. In Japan, art and beauty existed in quiet harmony. Traditional ukiyo-e woodblock prints portrayed women with delicate features, graceful movements, flawless skin, and understated elegance. Unlike many Western ideals, Japanese beauty emphasized refinement over extravagance. Nature itself became part of the beauty ritual. Rice bran, green tea, camellia oil, simple ingredients that nourish the skin while reflecting a philosophy of balance, mindfulness, and harmony with the natural world. Here, beauty wasn't about excess. It wasn't about standing apart. It was about living in balance with oneself and with nature. African kingdoms. Now, let us journey to the great kingdoms of Africa. Across the continent, beauty was celebrated through vibrant textiles, magnificent sculpture, intricate beadwork, ceremonial body adornment, and elaborate hairstyles. African artistic traditions reflected something profoundly different. They celebrated diversity, different skin tones, different body types, different customs, different expressions of identity. Beauty wasn't confined to a single ideal. Adornment told stories, jewelry represented lineage, patterns communicated community. Ceremonies connected beauty with ancestry, spirituality, identity, and belonging. Here, beauty wasn't only personal, it was communal, a living expression of culture itself. The Byzantine Empire. Finally, we arrive within the glittering halls of the Byzantine Empire. Magnificent mosaics covered cathedrals, palaces, and sacred spaces. Thousands of tiny pieces of colored glass and gold transformed empresses into radiant symbols of imperial power. Rich fabrics, precious gemstones, intricate crowns, flowing robes. Every artistic detail reinforced elegance, dignity, luxury, and authority. These mosaics did more than preserve history, they preserved ideals. They inspired generations of women to embrace adornment, craftsmanship, and elegance that reflected both faith and status. It is yet another example of how visual art quietly shaped beauty across centuries. Reflection. When we step back and look across these remarkable civilizations, one truth becomes beautifully clear. Art has never simply reflected beauty. It has helped define it. Every brushstroke, every sculpture, every mosaic, every textile, every carving, each one quietly influenced how people saw themselves and one another. Yet perhaps the greatest lesson history teaches us is that beauty has never belonged to only one culture. Every civilization celebrated something unique: strength, grace, harmony, identity, divinity, community. Each culture offered its own interpretation of what it meant to be beautiful. And perhaps that's exactly as it should be. Beauty isn't a single standard. It is a story, one written differently by every civilization, every generation, every individual, and now by you. Closing as we move through our modern world, surrounded by countless images telling us who should we become. Perhaps the most beautiful thing we can do is remember that true beauty has always been more than appearance. It is heritage, its character and creativity, its expression, compassion, authenticity. Empires may fall, paintings may fade, civilizations may disappear, but the beauty they inspired continues to live on. Thank you for spending this time with me here on Mood Magick Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, I invite you to follow the podcast and continue exploring the ever-growing Mood Magick Universe, where you'll discover videos, podcasts, articles, courses, oracle wisdoms, and meaningful conversations designed to inspire curiosity, self-discovery, historical appreciation, and intentional living. If this episode resonated with you, please consider sharing it with someone who enjoys history, culture, art, or personal growth. Your support helps our community continue to grow and allows us to create even more resources for members around the world. Until next time, stay curious, stay authentic, and remember, live life aligned. I'm Consuela Ann, and this has been a Mood Magick Podcast.